but you know.
Just pull it off.
We don't want to ruin the good skin. Good tissue under here.
Irie was pulling on it earlier.
That's probably why I thought it was infected, because you won't stop touching it.
Well, I was in the shower. You said I can take a shower.
Yeah, you can take a shower. We like clean patients.
Yeah. So, while I was cleaning myself, I was cleaning my wound.
Oh, good job.
Pulling on it.
Crack me up. Do you have any pain in it anymore?
No. Right now I feel nothing besides excitement.
And why aren't you going to school to be a surgeon?
Because that involves money.
For a minute, and then you...
I owe money for school.
Me too, but that's just lifelong.
Yeah,
Then you get to do fun stuff like
I don't
this.
like that. See, that's what they think is infection.
Yeah, no, and that's just the slough breaking down. That's what we were looking for.
Well, those ortho doctors are stupid then. They made me spend the night and I didn't even want to go.
I
said,
know, I was like looking at the pictures.
I was
like,
telling my
shit, what did I
mom-
spend the night for this?
I was telling my mom, like, we don't need to go. I'm like, we're seeing her on Friday. Like, we don't need to go. She's like, but if it's infection, you could lose your arm.
Yeah, if it was infected, you'd be red and swollen and be painful all the way around your whole arm. And
Well, it's painful around where you cut.
on the edges.
Yeah, like that bright red and purpley stuff. We're 2 minutes in. We're like halfway done. It's great.
You might have to do more than one video.
I'm doing it on my phone, not on like Snapchat.
You're not going to be able to send it.
Everyone's gonna want to see it in person though.
So then Hannah can tell the story too.
Right. Kind of careful along that incision line.
The ortho doctors were not. They just shoved a Q-tip in the incision line and just went ham. And like dug around in there trying to get the infection out.
You're a great storyteller.
I even used the quote fingers, we couldn't tell.
Getting the infection out.
God, they're even gonna put me in surgery for this infection. Good thing they didn't. They would have been surprised.
Suture in there.
There's also one lower down. Gross. I love it.
You are the only person, Hannah. Most people are like, "Oh, you're killing me." Like,
So
not trying.
is that still dead tissue with like way down deep?
This stuff in here?
Yeah.
We'll get it cleaned up.
Because that was like the hardest part. Yeah. We're almost done. I love it. Gross.
This is right up our alley.
Everyone in here's in heaven right now.
Yes. See, they put their cotton swab and they just did that. I was like, just take it off. Like,
Yeah, what was the point of them doing that?
They were trying to clean out the infection.
yeah, they were trying to get all the goo out. I'm like, just rip her off, then you'll definitely get the goo out.
I gotta figure out who was there.
It was my Dr. White's nurse. Nice young lady. Her maiden name is you something. Because we were talking about that. My nurses love me because I talk. A lot.
Well, as she's in there, they're like, what are you doing back here again? Like, when they know you by name. It's
Right.
sad. I hope I don't see you anymore. Yeah, we do too.
You're the only person who can say you had like a broken arm and then how many hospitalizations.
3 now.
Exactly.
Within not even a month. I'm gonna regret all of this when I get home later. It's probably gonna hurt like beep.
It might not.
I like that.
She did take an oxy before. I told her to take one when we leave,
Just in case, yeah. Good job.
That's my mom.
Oh,
You want me to lay a check on the plate?
I'm sure all of my coworkers are gonna love listening to me talk the entire time.
Yeah.
you gotta get a picture like that.
Oh, yeah. I take pictures every day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
I'm gonna make her a scrapbook.
Oh my gosh.
I think that's fine.
Merry Christmas.
What is that place that'll make a book or whatever,
I
and you can
have it.
just do it like step by
Yeah.
step? Just
And day and time stamp on there. Oh yeah, I will be doing that.
forget what the website is.
Now you know what you're getting for Christmas.
I'm definitely fine with that.
Blanket.
That would be even cooler.
I'm laying with my arm today.
That's deep. Spot up there, you see that?
It is pretty deep, yeah.
No wonder I can't move my arm.
This one's still pretty stuck on here.
So it's all this like whitish stuff.
It's just fibrinous tissue. Some of it's still slough. We'll see what we can all get cleaned up today and we'll get it nice and pink.
Just get a sander and just rub on it.
That's what you said last time.
A sander?
Yeah.
She's like, if we just sand it down and it's not so hard, then the meds will get in there really good.
Yeah.
Well, after we cross-hatched it, that worked pretty well.
Uh-huh. And they liked your crosshatchers because they like put their Q-tips in it.
Isn't it nice to know what other people do with your handiwork?
Right?
Put Q-tips in it,
They
obviously.
just shove things in my handiwork.
Yeah, and then they sent me home and they wrapped my arm. And all they did was put a zero form on it and then wrap it with like
800 feet of gauze.
yeah,
Oh,
of like that net one. And I was like, thanks. It's gonna be bench. Like it was like stuck on there, and it like was dry and like did not feel good at all.
should have hopped in the shower, put it underwater. If you get it wet, sometimes it'll help.
She went straight to work after she got out of the hospital.
You are something, aren't you?
I was still wearing my stuff from the hospital, like
She did sweatpants and stuff.
yeah, and I still had like my bracelets on, and they're like, "What are you doing here?"